Yo, what's up guys, it's Austin here, or Luna. So I never thought I'd be making another one of these videos. Since I made the last TikTok girl story time, it's been quiet. It's been real quiet in the Luna household and in my life when it comes to that girl. And I thought that I had finally escaped her. And sadly, I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. So today's story time is about her. Now, if you don't know who the TikTok girl is, or you're new here, I'll link a playlist, first link in the description. I highly suggest you go and watch that first because that is very important to catch up on before I, tell you this story time. But if you're lazy like me and you don't want to go watch a bunch of videos before this one, I get it. Basically, there's this girl who I used to date who was really into TikTok while I was dating her, and she tried to film us breaking up on TikTok without me knowing. And I made a video about it thinking it was kind of funny. And she didn't like that very much. And it's just become a full-blown, rivalry. She hates me now and has done everything in her power to try and, fully sabotage my career and just everything in my life. And, I've made a lot of videos about it because it's just a whole saga of story times, basically. And yeah, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, she's back in full effect, okay? So today's story time all takes place today, yes, a few hours ago to be specific. Now, I have a pretty good sleep schedule right now. I've been waking up pretty early on in the day. Today, I woke up at 6 or 7 in the morning, and I was just on my computer, working on a video, getting some stuff done for the day, and I get a message from one of my close friends. Now, this friend of mine works at the grocery store, okay? So he sees a lot of people that we know every day in there shopping for groceries, and he texts me and he goes, "Yo, dude, I'm working my morning shift right now, and I see that girl that you used to date, the one that you've made all those videos about." And I was like, "Which one?" And he's like, "The TikTok one." I was like, "No fucking shot." He's like, "Yup." He's like, "You want me to send you a picture?" I was like, "Nah, man, don't worry about it." And a couple minutes later, he texts me a picture. He sends me a photo of her waiting in line, just getting some groceries. And I zoom in on the photo, and I notice something as I zoom in. She's staring directly at the camera. She already knew who my friend was. She knew that he was taking a photo of her, obviously, because he had his phone pointed at her face. And she looked angry in the picture. So I text back and I'm like, "Dude, she clearly knows you're taking a photo. Don't do that." And he doesn't reply. Literally 15 minutes goes by, no response. And then he calls me 20 minutes later. He's like, "Dude, you're never gonna guess what just fucking happened. Holy shit." I was like, "What happened?" He goes, "Dude, she came up and caused a fucking scene. She started screaming. She started yelling at me. She threatened to break my phone and shit. She tried to take it out of my hand." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, you took a photo of her without her permission. She looked pissed." He's like, "Yeah, but I didn't think she would notice." And I was like, "Dude, she's staring directly at the camera. What do you mean?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, either way, I think I pissed her off. She said something about you while she was here." And I was like, "Wait, what? What do you mean she said something about me?" He goes, "Well, she came up to me after I took that photo, and it's like she already knew, man. She was like, 'Are you sending pictures of me to Austin? Are you? Huh?' And she started yelling at me." And I was like, "So she knew that that photo was going to me?" He's like, "Yeah, man, she assumed it right off the bat. She knew." And I was like, "Great." So I hang up the phone. And now I'm pissed, and I'm just anxious, because he just opened up Pandora's box. That motherfucker just took a photo of her, and now she knows that I'm probably the one that saw it, and she was probably going to come back for me for revenge. I thought I finally escaped her, I thought she was finally gone, and now he's just fucking inviting her back into my life. So I try to calm down a bit. I'm like, "Okay, Austin, relax, calm down. You don't even know what's going to happen yet. Don't jump to conclusions. Maybe she doesn't care. Maybe she's already forgotten about it." And then I think about it again, and I'm like, "Wait a minute. I'm talking about the most irrational person on planet Earth right now. She definitely has not forgot about it." So an hour goes by, and sure enough, I get a knock on my front fucking door. And I look out the window, and there she is, standing on my front fucking porch, with her friend, some girl I've never seen before. She had a friend with her. So I'm like, okay, at least her friend's with her. Maybe her friend will keep her from doing something crazy. So I open up the door, and I was like, "What are you doing here?" And she goes, "You know why I'm here." I was like, "Nope, I don't." She goes, "Yeah, you do. Your friend at the grocery store today took a picture of me, and I think he sent that photo to you." I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. He did. I didn't ask him to do that. I actually told him not to, but he still did. So, not my fault." And she goes, "I don't believe you." I go, "Well, don't know what to tell you." And she goes, "Look, Austin, I don't want to have beef with you anymore. I don't fucking care about your little videos anymore. I don't care about anything. I'm just trying to live my life and not deal with you in my head anymore, okay?" And after she says that, I just go silent for a second, and I think to myself, this does not sound like the girl that I was talking to just a few months ago who would threaten me constantly and constantly just try and plot against me. This sounded like a setup. So I tell her, I was like, "What happened to you?" And she goes, what? What do you mean? I'm like, you do not sound like the evil genius that I knew a couple months ago. So, what happened? And she goes, I just want a truce with you. Can we please stop being enemies? Please? And I was like, okay, sure. Keep in mind, this entire time, her friend was just dead silent. So after I say okay to this truce, the TikTok girl reaches her hand out, and I shake her hand, and we officially make peace. And I think that's the end of it, right? I think that's just it. And then right after we shake hands, she turns around and starts walking away. But for some reason, her friend doesn't. Her friend just stays there and stands on my porch staring at me. And as the TikTok girl's walking away, she turns around and she goes, hey, come on. And her friend just keeps standing there. And her friend walks up to me, gets real close, like a couple inches away from my face, and goes, listen, Austin, my friend here may have forgiven you and moved on, but I haven't. I know all the shit you've put her through, and I'm crazier than she is. So trust me, if we have to come back here, I'm the one you're going to have to be dealing with. You got that? So no more talking about my friend, okay? No more videos, no more talking to your friends about her. That's it. This ends now. Now, when she says this to me, I'm just completely shocked. Like, I thought this girl was just, like, quiet and was just here to support her friend. But no, she has fully taken over the evil genius role. So after she says all this shit, I was like, look, I've had enough crazy in my life. I don't want another enemy. So please, just leave and you won't have to worry about me. And she goes, good. I hope that's true. Because if it isn't, like I said, I'm coming back and you'll be fucking done. And then right after she says that, the TikTok girl goes, hey, come on, like, what are you doing? And the girl just looks at me with another dirty look and just turns around and walks away after threatening me. And they get in the TikTok girl's car and they drive off. And I am left there, standing there in just complete and utter fucking confusion. So after this, I turn around, I go inside, I go upstairs, and I just kind of sat down on my bed and thought to myself, is there a new TikTok girl now? Like, the girl wanted a truce. But now her friend is threatening me, and her friend says if I make any more videos, she's going to come back and deal with it. Like, did they just switch roles? Like, what the fuck just happened? So after I have this thought, I go on TikTok, and I look up the TikTok girl's profile, because she still has one, and I start going through her following, trying to find that girl that threatened me, just so I can know who it is, right? Like, you gotta know your enemy. So I find her profile, and guess what? She has a TikTok too. Guess how many fucking followers she has? 20 fucking thousand. This girl has like an army of other TikTok girls in my city. I just don't understand it. So yeah, guys, there's like a second TikTok girl now. The main one wants a truce, but now there's like the second one that doesn't like me still and was just introduced as like a new fucking character. And like, you should have seen the look in her eye when she said that shit to me. Like, it was scary. It's like I moved on to the final boss of TikTok girls. It's just insane. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of this story time. Nothing else has happened since then. It's only been, not even a day yet. So, I'll let you know if anything else unfolds. Hopefully it doesn't, but I will definitely let you know if it does. Yeah. She's probably watching this YouTube video right now, but whatever. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.
Deep in the night, you be wanting to fight. When I pull up, you see it's like, oh shit. Cut all these ties cause they plan my demise. They all snakes and I think it's been show. And I got some issues, they haunt